Yeah, you got the password to get to.
Relax.
They call it something.
I can't do it right now. I'm laptop down. I want to just keep it. I'm looking at the different years now. I want to see what the set looks like.
It's supposed to go.
It's just.
You just log into the website and say Steve Fresh. It uploads and then downloads it, so this is your results. Yeah, so
But I want you to come and relax and chill. Wednesday we're trying, because we're going to an aging conference. And they give us lunch.
At this time, we will call this public hearing to order. I will ask Savannah to.
Okay, so this is the final public hearing for the Texas Community Resilience Program. We received a grant last year, or this year we received it, but we applied last year. And it's for the Texas CDBG. This was used to purchase a new ambulance for the City of Ranger. This grant, or the final public hearing, this grant awarded a new ambulance for the City of Ranger that is housed at Ranger Fire EMS, 500 Texas 254, which is Loop 254, Ranger, Texas 76470. The total grant amount was $325,500, and of these funds, $309,129.09 were allocated to the ambulance, and $16,370.91 was for the administration portion of the grant. This vehicle will be used in our response area, which is compromised to the eastern portion of Eastland County, as well as if there's any time that the ambulance needs to cover other areas of the county, they will do so, if they're able. Administration part of the grant is for the handling of all the filings for the state, to keep us in compliance for the grant, to get the grant, all of that. Langford Community Services was the one that did that, and this closes us out, so we can have the grant and fulfill the requirements by the state. So this is obviously an asset to the city. It's a brand new ambulance. The city was no cost to it, other than supplying it, putting in fuel, things like that.
We didn't have to pay out of our, for some of the equipping of it, or no?
No, you just transferred everything that was on the old ambulance that was purchased
and all
on.
that stuff. Okay, cool.
So we transferred all that over to this ambulance. Obviously, it's better used, it's brand new.
How often can we apply for this grant?
I don't know the answer to that.
I know something.
I think you have to keep this one for so many years, and I don't know if it's 5. A lot of things are 5 years until it's
But we could get additional equipment, other equipment or additional equipment possibly. It's not part of
through
the
grants,
city.
yes.
Sorry.
For the ambulance, yes. Tie it back together.
Sorry.
Get another ambulance and put public works on the side.
Excuse me.
So it's a good thing for the city. Obviously, it helps update our infrastructure and how they can respond to calls. They're better suited for
What
those.
did we do with the old ambulance?
It's still parked there in our bay.
Without equipment?
Yes.
Yeah. There you go, Joe.
Yes. That's being discussed with the fire chief on options and the best that is appropriate of handling that.
Super.
Obviously, a final decision would come before council before anything is done with that. All the ambulance.
Okay, any other comments or questions?
Still got several more minutes.
Still got a minute?
When does the ambulance arrive, or is it here?
It's already here.
It's
the
here,
one that
okay.
they're rolling in.
Cool.
Yes.
Would it behoove us to make the older ambulance, like fix it up and don't get 2? Or is it?
You would have to have 2 state licensing, and you would have to keep them. That's where it becomes on supplies and stocked and keeping everything rotated, and then we're not losing money. Because if you're not running an ambulance and your drugs go out of date or things like that, and or if you don't have people, you go into 2 people on at a time. You
So we
know,
don't have enough staff to cover the, to make that make sense. Okay, gotcha.
So the possibility, it was running when it's still an ambulance, the old one was, is a possibility to sell it, auction
it
it off?
is,
or-
and that's, something the fire chief was discussing, we just haven't sat down and made that final call on how they felt.
And if
just
we
in
do,
case.
those funds can go back into our general fund, they would not have to go, return to
It's
grant monies or anything else
Correct.
that's ours to.
correct. That one was back in 2018, I believe that was a grant. That one, the old one was a grant back in 2018, I believe.
We talked about, I know we're probably off track on this, but that one was, not diesel.
And that one was a diesel.
The old one was a diesel.
Mm-hmm. Pretty sure that old one was a diesel. This one's now a gasoline.
Okay.
That was one of the things that they wanted to change. They being fire department, EMS. Still have 5 minutes.
We still have 5 minutes.
Yes.
I thought you said we had 1 minute.
No, we have several minutes, sorry. Still 5 minutes. But once this closes out, we should be good and done with this one. One of the grants off of your grant list.
How many miles were on the one that we just replaced?
I do not have the answer to that. I'd have to
It
ask.
was getting up there pretty good though.
Yes.
I don't remember the numbers.
It
Yeah.
was.
Yeah.
Anyone else can speak to this, but we can public hearing this time.
We've been doing a lot more training and stuff, or a lot of training and stuff. They've got some new equipment in, or they're testing some new equipment.
Yes,
They've been doing a lot of training.
that will assist with wrecks and things like that, yes. And that their volunteers can respond. And not
May I
just the
say
victims.
Is it public? I
Sure.
can say something? The college might be interested in having an ambulance that they can do their EMT training and things like that in. When we went to the deal in Abilene and saw the very fancy, ambulance that their people train on, I thought, the college could do that too.
That's a good idea.
Right.
Can I write that one down before I let you?
I can speak to that if you want. Do they got a brand new simulator, 6 speed? Brand
College?
spanking new. Yes, brand spanking new.
And Stephen Rex. Anything here?
And they have a gifted ambulance from Comanche County there as well.
Maybe I can original.
Yes, sir.
I know you said it kind of as a joke, but if you strip the ambulance, it's just nothing but a van, and the public works can use it. I vaguely remember some place in California, and we painted the thing yellow, and their public works wound up using it until they ran it into the ground, because whatever. But they got many miles on it. I remember painting it yellow.
That's what I did.
You can auction it off through Renee Boats. Most cities do that.
It's probably what I would suggest.
Yes.
That's kind of like waiting for water to boil.
With the same results, actually, water boil, I think, better results than this.
Probably.
Let's see if there's any.
I can't turn the heat up under water, maybe.
It's about 15 minutes.
At this time, we'll call this public hearing to a close.
It's 5:15.
Thank you all for attending.